Hello everybody, Peter the Booklover here, and this is Halls of 8. This is where I talk about 8 of my newest arrivals, the new books that I've gotten. Let's talk about my new books. Hello everybody, I'm Peter the Booklover, and I like to read a lot of books, I like to collect books, and I like to talk about books, and I also like to talk about movies. So I have a YouTube channel to where I talk about books and movies, and in these videos I talk about the books that I have just added to my collection. So let's talk about these books. But before I get into the books, I really want to thank everybody that's here watching the video, that I really appreciate you giving me your time. It's really awesome that you're here. Thank you for coming by. Okay, let's just get into the books. And the first book I'm going to talk about is a book by an author I have never read, C.S. Humble. And this is The Massacre at Yellow Hill. And the thing about it is, I do not know if this is a work of fiction or if this is based on a true story, but this book looks pretty interesting to me, and I look forward to checking this out. I can't tell you anything about it because I've never read anything by C.S. Humble, but I'm looking forward to checking this out pretty soon. And I've got a cat that just came in here. Okay, the next book that I'm going to show you is I've read another book by this author, and this is a sequel to Catch-22, and that was written by Joseph Heller, and this is Closing Time. And I really enjoyed Catch-22. It's a pretty cool book, and I enjoyed it, so I'm looking forward to reading this as well. And that's Rocket, my cat Rocket. He was a homeless cat, but we brought him in because he was so adorable. And he's actually a good family member. I really love him. Although he's pretty violent at times. He attacks the other cats that we have. Now, the next book I'm going to show you is written by James Baldwin. And this is called Giovanni's Room. Now, I've heard of this author. Apparently, he wrote this book called Go Tell It to the Mountain, and they say that it's a really incredible book. So, I've never read any of his stuff, and this is the first book that I have by him, and I'm very thankful to have this, because I hear that he's a wonderful author. Now, the next book is by an author that I've read quite a few other books by. I really don't want to go over the list because it's quite a long list of all the books that I've read by him. But this is a Stephen King book, Finders Keepers, a hardcover copy. I love to get a hardcover Stephen King book, and I'm really excited to have this, Finders Keepers. I've never read this, so I don't know if it's going to be something that I'm going to enjoy or not. It looks interesting, though. Okay, the next book that I've got here is, I've read another book by him. I have another book by him, and now I have this book. This is Kurt Vonnegut, and this is Cat's Cradle. And I'm looking forward to checking this out because I have read Slaughterhouse-Five, and that was a fantastic book. I really enjoyed that a lot. Kurt Vonnegut is a really good author, and I'm looking forward to checking out other books by him. Now, the next one is written by Seymour Riet, and I haven't read any other books by him, but this is a non-fiction book. This is Guns for General Washington, a story of the American Revolution, and this is pretty interesting to me because I loved reading about the Revolutionary War. I love reading about George Washington, and I'm looking forward to reading this book. There's a lot of incredible things that happened during the Revolutionary War, and a lot of them have to do with George Washington. Now, the next book is written by Mike Sullivan, and I've never read another book by him, but I was looking at this book, and this book looks awesome. This is a book called Dogs, and this is a book to where there's like somebody goes to this town and it's being invaded by wild dogs that are terrifying. And this looks pretty cool. I'm looking forward to reading this. It looks pretty cool. Okay, the last book that I'm going to show you is a book that I'm very excited about. I haven't read any other books by this author, but I am going to be reading this very, very soon because I've heard this is a fantastic book, and it's in a genre that I really enjoy. This is World War Z by Max Brooks, and this is a zombie novel, and I hear this is a very good one, and I'm looking forward to reading this book. I'm going to be reading this book very, very soon. Well, that's the video. I want to thank you for coming by. I hope you enjoyed me talking about these books. If you enjoyed the video, please do me a favor, hit the like button. It means a lot to me when you hit the like button. Like every other booktuber out there, they really enjoy it when you hit the like button. It lets us know that you enjoy what we're doing. Please let me know if you've read any of these books. If you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. As a matter of fact, one of my favorite parts of doing this is actually talking to the people in the comments. It's a very good time for me. And if you subscribe to my channel, I want to thank you for subscribing to my channel, and hopefully you're enjoying my videos. Thank you if you are. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, subscribe to my channel. I make new content all the time, so there's plenty to watch if you come by here. So that's it. I am Peter the Book Lover. I want to thank you for coming by, and I hope to see you in the next video.